Hi everyone, I'm a Name Babbler and welcome back to RimWorld. At the end of last episode, a mechanoid cluster landed on our base and we were trying to figure out how to actually attack it. The complicating factor here is there's a mech high shield which has a barrier around the whole squad here, so we can't just mortar and bomb it. We can use an EMP shell, which will disable this shield for about 10 seconds, and then use the other two mortars that we have to bomb it with high explosive shells. So we're going to go ahead and try that tactic, but before I do that, I want to just kind of plan next steps since it's gonna kind of go very quickly. There's mech nodes, which are self-powered mech node of unknown function. Mech nodes can be deconstructed to yield yet valuable resources, but only if they're captured intact. Okay, here's my big problem. I have never gotten one of these, so I don't even know if they're valuable as the game makes them out to be. This is currently a mech assembler that's dormant and will make a little scyther. This is a mech capsule that's currently sealed and has mechs inside. So there's a lot going on here that could cause issues for me. We have a timer. 1.7 days, everything here activates. So I really do think the best option for me is to EMP this mech high shield and then just try to get rid of the mech high shield specifically. The problem is mortars are very inaccurate. The other thing that I thought of doing, and I know this is kind of a crazy idea, but I did think of doing it as I'm kind of looking at this base, is, these turrets right here are behind walls. Actually, those are barricades. So they can shoot over those barricades. Now, is there a proximity detector here? So I don't see a proximity detector in any of these nodes. So that means technically I could come in here and I could build walls around these turrets, or blocking these turrets in strategic places where then I could come in and attack this charge turret, because this turret can't fire within this range. It only fires outside of this range. So for example, if I made a wall here, and a wall around these little sluggers, and even a wall around there, they would not be able to shoot me. And I could kill that one and move on. I may try that at some point, but for now I am going to stick with the mortar idea. And I have 1.7 days until the countdown activator goes off. So I'm going to make a little more ammunition. Going to get my mortars going here. I think that I have to see if I have another refined barrel. The problem is those mortars need refined barrels, and I don't really have that many. In fact, I don't see any here at all. So I have one turret that only has one more shot left. So let's change that one to be the EMP. All right, I just adjusted my microphone. Let's see if this works a little bit better. Okay, so that'll be the EMP. This is going to be high explosive. And this is going to be high explosive. Okay, great. So I'm only going to have 3 shots, so I might as well go ahead and do it. Yeah, I don't have any reinforced barrels, I don't think. Oh, so one goal, or the main goal for this episode, is to get rid of this mechanoid cluster. That's going to happen imminently. The next thing is we need to try to convert Kate to Waving Creed, but we also have an issue with the gray flesh skin issue here. Howie is completely gray, and so is Martin. And that's a problem. I have a feeling that Howie was that gray skin thing that we thought was Alessia, but because she died, and then all those gray skin things stopped dropping. So I do think we need to arrest Howie and interrogate him and see what's going on with that. I'm very concerned about that. Okay. So let's get time ticking here. We have 4 Agrahans. I wonder if we need one more. Do we need another Agrahand or another lifter? Is the question. Let's look at our crops. So fully handled. Good here. If the hay's good, I may not need another Agrahand. Oh, seem to be falling a little bit behind here with the hay. There's dandelions. Yeah, I think I probably need another Agrahand, since we're going to be very heavy with the with crops. All right, Martin, why don't you go ahead and gestate a new mech whenever you get a chance. Come on, Tiffy, do a good job with Kate. Try to convert her. She's converted her certainty's at 97 now. That's just simply not going to work. Do you think it's worth keeping Kate in prison for like a month to try to break her? I mean, I don't think so. Honestly, I feel like I need to just release her. Because Waving Creed's not even the one that I want them to be. I wanted them to be the Ideologian of Free Path. So, I think I'm going to release her. Let's release her. Probably going to need her for this battle anyway. Alright, well, people are starting to get back to normal. Alright, well, we gotta get rid of this cluster. Remember the plan from last episode, if you haven't seen it, is we don't have any holes in our walls at all. Just to double check. We are good. They won't find another way into the... Oh, wait, hold on. What's that? They could potentially come through here. Alright, well, I'm glad I double checked. So we want them to come through. They can't. If they come through here, they're going to bounce back to this area, so they won't do that. So they're going to come through here and funnel their way here, or come through these areas. I could put traps in there, but it won't be worth it right now. And then they'll come straight up here in this area. And I have 7 turrets waiting for them. Now that's only if they attack me in that way. I don't know even within the in their arsenal right now. But I do need to make sure that I clean up these little walls right here. Do I have granite? I should have granite. Yeah, I do. Look at Howie to fix that up. All the granite's right here, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Alright, once Howie finishes this. I mean, see how he's all gray? Yeah, he definitely did something. Like, he infected Martin or something. He's going to turn into some bad thing. Finish that door and we are good to go. How's our pollution? It's being handled. Alright, great. We are good to go. Okay. Let us get to this area right here. Fluff is our best shot. I don't think it really matters though when it comes to this. Tiffy's gonna man that one. I think it's, who is it, Laurel? Yep. Gonna make sure everybody has weapons. Cool. Reg has that. Martin. How do he doesn't have a weapon? And Fluff doesn't have her sniper rifle. Where's Fluff's sniper rifle? I see assault rifles, but where's her sniper rifle? It's still laying over here. She had passed out. When she had that go juice dependency, she had an issue. Somebody else must have the sniper rifle. Unless I'm missing it. Oh, there it is. Right there. I'm gonna get her back to get that. I mean, they're probably annoyed at me. So EMP shell, high explosive shell, high explosive, and we have another 7 shots. Come on, get back, Fluff. Oh, Laurel's having a tantrum. Alright, so I'm not exactly sure why that happened. Let's see. He's tired. He could have went to sleep. Alright, everybody go to sleep. And we'll get this in the morning. 19 hours until it activates, so we're fine. Howie's in such a bad mood because of all the animals being slaughtered. Because it's against his ideology. So yeah, after this battle, I'm gonna do the whole interrogation thing, Howie, um, to see what his issue is. And Kate is really strong melee, as is Reg. So I'll have them like kind of in the room with him. That's the plan. Howie's at extreme break risk right now. I mean, he's all the way down there. What can I do for him right now to get him to feel better? He's going to watch television. Okay, go watch television. I agree with that course of action, Howie. Go watch the TV. Let's see how he feels when he... So he's watching that. His mood's going up. 2.4, 2.3. 3.8. I mean, it's a terrible mood. Terrible. I am going to change his little schedule here. I'm going to give him a little more recreation time. Like forced recreation time, kind of. Because he's just not good at managing it himself. You know what? I really should have put him back here in this room. I know, Howie. I know. That was annoying. Consume a fine meal. That would be great. Well, soon they're gonna wake up, so I need to address this. 8 hours. New lovers. Tiffy tried to flirt with Balake by boasting about her own body. Balake became aroused and agreed to become Tiffy's lover. Right here at the dining room table? Alright, guys. I mean, well, looks like we need to move Kate because she's the only one with the double bed. We'll take care of that some other time. For now, just, whatever. Oh, wait, here's a room right here. That's great. I'll make another double bed. Alright, Laral is sleeping. His mental break didn't last that long. I did have an idea before this meeting, not this meeting, this attack. There's 6 hours. Can I do like a speech? Like Laral, you could be the leader of the Waving Creed. The High Chief. And then maybe you give like a leader speech and make everybody feel good. I think this is too much of a time investment before this battle, so I'm going to hold off. I'll do it after the battle. Alright, let's go back. Fluff. Man, that one. Tiffy. And Laral. Think you'll be okay to last to this battle. We're armed. Where's Fluff? And there's Laral. Okay. Alright, so who has the EMP? Laral does. Good. We're going to aim it at this thing. Fluff. You're going to aim your high explosive charge at that as well. And Tiffy, same thing. I'm going to hit play. Release this one from the EMP. Okay. So we have one EMP shell in there. Fluff is gonna let's let Laral go do whatever he wants to do, because this turret right here is done. I don't have the barrel for it. So Fluff will go there, and she'll take care of the EMP. Okay. We now have a Lancer and a Scyther. Let's see if they go the way that I think they're going to go. So let's go ahead and get everybody getting over here, including Kate, Daesh, Laral. Laral's doing fine. After they shoot this one last time, I think they're gonna try to get into the battle. We'll see what happens there. Yeah, let's see where they go. See if this works out the way I thought it was going to. They're actually moving way faster than I thought. Okay, so they're coming through here. There's 2 of them. They're gonna make a right. Yep, okay. Alright, so we got Martin. with the bolt action rifle. Let's get him right there. Kate has a steel gladius. She's going to go there just in case she needs to do something. Valak has a machine pistol. He'll go there. These guys are really tough melee. Let's see how this works out. Okay, where are my other guys? We got Daesh. And we got Reg. Okay, so all these turrets should attack them any second. Martin's dead. One shot. He got one shot right in the head. Head, skull, gunshot. Dead. Alright, well. We'll deal with that later. We gotta attack. Okay, that one's dead. That Lancer is injured. Oh, okay, so what are they shooting at? They're aiming at this turret, I think. Could be wrong. I think Kate's about to get attacked. In fact, go ahead and attack back. Reg, you can attack too. Reg, rush in there. Okay, that Scyther is dead. Kate, let's see what your health is like. Daesh is hurt, but she'll be fine. Kate is doing, what is this guy doing? Lancer, dead. Okay, so those three are dead, but I'm still no closer to destroying this. Okay. Let's take everybody off of that and get them resting. We need to take Martin's mech link. How do we take it? Reusable mech link. Martin has died. This can be removed and installed by someone else. How do I remove it? How do I... Oh, there it is. Extract mech link. Okay. Daesh. Well, who's going to take over your mechs, Martin? Doesn't really matter. We got Fluff and Tiffy. And, I don't want to give it to the vampire. Maybe we'll give it to Daesh. Okay, Daesh is now a Mechanitor. We have multiple mechs that need to be taken over by her. Otherwise, they will rebel. Take control of Agrahand 3. Take control of Agrahand 4. Lifter 4, take control of. And Lifter 5, take control. And while that's happening, we'll take a look at Martin. The Lancer shot perforated Martin's brain and shot his skull and head. One literally went right here and one shot him right in the head. So goodbye to Martin. We will bury you when we get a chance. Those Scythers and Lancers were way harder than I thought they were going to be. I thought I had 7 turrets here and a few ranged people. Tiffy had her militars escorting her, and she was she's down here. But that's just not a good situation. I'm moving the mortars because I want them to... It's too far away for them to go all the way down there. Hey, it looks like we did have a reinforced barrel, so that helps us. Well, loss is a part of RimWorld, and we just experienced that with Martin dying. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. That's a good question. Martin's best talent was handling animals, but really what he was doing the most for us was cooking. Howie is throwing a tantrum. Well, so I'm going to take care of Howie, but I still have this mechanoid cluster here. I got to destroy this cluster before I interrogate. Because this is going to assemble a Scyther in 1.9 days. And there's a foliage kill radius that's going to kill everything around on this map. If I don't kill it pretty quickly. So I have to go back to my normal plan of mortars. Well, I will say one thing. At the very least, even though Martin died, at the very least, I know that this kill zone is going to work. Because they were funneled. The only issue was I didn't have enough done yet for that to actually be effective. And that is what it is. What's your problem, Dash? Go get healed. Oh, Daesh got down just now because of blood loss. That's all right. We'll get you. We'll get you all fixed up. Don't worry. Let's do a health check to make sure everybody's all right. Okay. Well, Martin was with us an incredibly long time. I forget the episode, but maybe episode 5 or 6 or something. So he's one of our longtime colonists. I think our longest time colonist now is Fluff by far. I'm sure. Yeah, it's definitely Fluff. All right. Well, that was a shame. Okay. So I guess the lesson for me would be, even though I had 7 turrets and I had everybody at range, um, I should have had my militars on the front lines. That's the whole point. But it is what it is right now. All right. So where are the mortars? Did we move them? Moved everything? Great. Okay. So we have a EMP and high explosive ones. Good to go. Yeah. Where are the? Do we have any more explosive ones down here? We do. Hopefully somebody will haul that. All right. Severe blood loss. Moderate blood loss. All right. When everybody wakes up, we're going to go ahead and begin our assault again. We're going to have enough for 4 shots. Everybody's going to start waking up now. I think Martin was compromised anyway since he went all gray. So we need to get Howie interrogated. All right, we're all good, right? Okay, guys. Who's going to be the EMP? Laurel? Sure. Wait, did we bury Martin? We should have, I hope. Or we throw him somewhere. There's Martin. Okay. Laurel, you're on EMP. I think I might take Tiffy off of that so she could be kind of closer to the front line. Howie, you can go here. I don't trust you, but you can go there. She's over that way. Okay. Okay, is a shell loaded, high explosive. Okay, shell loaded. Shell loaded. Good. Okay. EMP. Come on, guys, for Martin. I'm confused at that, actually. So I paused it because every other time I've done the EMP shell, it has hit the border. It has hit the border around. That landed above it. Don't know why, and these all say stunned. Wait a second. This says charging 17 hours. Does that mean it's not? So that's why the shield wasn't up. Wait a second, the shield's not up. No. Go to high explosive shell. We're gonna just bomb it. Did they fire theirs? They must have. Yeah, here they are, right here. Okay, we blew up a turret. Great. Hold fire. Okay, let's refocus on where we want to actually shoot. I still do want to take down that mech shield. Honestly, though, if I do this, if I had somebody with a sniper rifle, this game's very smart because if I had somebody with a sniper rifle, where I would put them would be right here, and that's still within the range of this mini slugger. But I put him with a sniper rifle to attack that, and I think that'd be in the range. What's the range on that slugger? 46. What's the range from Fluff? 45. Of course. Okay. That's okay. That's fine. Let's try to kill this thing just by mortars. All right, so what do you guys think I should do? Do you think I should try to kill the mech shield? It's charging for the next 17 hours, so it's currently not going to intercept any aerial projectiles, which means I can mortar this. So should I try to kill the turrets and then rush in with my people and kill everything else? Or should I still focus on the high shield, the mech shield? What do you think? I think I'm going to go after the turrets. We reserve the right to change our mind, but let's try to get this. Okay, let's try right there. Right like that. And let's see what happens. Bad shot, Fluff. Terrible shot, Fluff. Okay, well, we killed the thing. No, we didn't. We killed two of those nodes that we didn't want to kill. Alright, well, I think stick with the same plan. Okay. Now what I want to try to do is just get these turrets over here. And this little slugger. Because that slugger I can get. I think I can get slugger. It's only one. Okay. Here they come. Okay, we got that one slugger. Let's see where this one lands. Ah, that was a good shot, Fluff. That was definitely you, Fluff. I know it. I could tell. But you didn't hit the mark. That's fine. Go to sleep. All right. So next thing that I would like to do is I would like to load this with an EMP shell. Well, we're going to hold fire on all of them. Load them all with EMP shells. Okay. Let's check this base down here real quick. It's gonna... Okay, there's nothing else that's gonna attack us except for these turrets. Alright, let's check our mood. How are we? Everybody alright? Okay, so let's attack them. From which direction? Wow, I really do have this locked down a little bit too much. I need to work on that. Okay, what's the range? Yep, we're not going to go that way. We are going to go from this way as I wanted to. Okay, fine. Left. Tiffy. With your guys. I know everybody watching this is probably like, wow, it's taking this time to get rid of this mechanoid cluster. But remember, even with me being careful, I lost Martin. He got one shot in the head. So imagine if I was being careless. All right, Howie has an assault rifle. We're gonna bring him in too, and if we're going to be, let's say, risky acting or taking a risk would be a better way to put that. We're going to do it with Howie because if he dies, I don't really care because he has that gray thing and he's going to turn into a monster anyway. Pretty sure. Okay, where's Fluff? She's always bringing up the rear. You okay, Fluff? What's going on with you? Oh, she has muscle parasites. No wonder. Well, good thing you have a sniper rifle. You don't have to walk that far. All right. We want one person over here. Maybe it's Daesh. How's she doing? She's still resting, but I think she's okay. Yeah, she'll be all right. Daesh, I'd like you to go to man one of these mortars. I mean, Reg, you too. You're a bad shot, but it's fine. These mortars aren't great anyway. Okay. So what's the plan? The plan is to EMP these areas and then, like, kill it. So that's the whole plan. It's 30 seconds we'll have. And then if anything, we can hide, like, over here. So where are we going to approach from? We'll approach from here. Okay. Where's Fluff? There she is. All right, we'll let her bring up the rear. That's fine. Okay. Angles. We're looking at angles. There's an angle there into there. So let's get a little closer, but nothing that's going to be putting them at risk. All right. And then Fluff should be here soon. Yeah, she's hurting from those muscle parasites. Good thing she has a sniper rifle. Okay. Reg, you on the thing? Okay, good, great. Both of them are good. They have EMP shells loaded. Focus the target. And we can get really lucky and get all three. But I'm just going to kind of aim it and hope for the best here. Okay. Ready? Go for it. Reg, you're going to go first, and we're going to see how it works. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay. We are paused. These two are stunned for 25 seconds. That's not a long time. Mini slugger turret. Okay, we're going to see if this works. We may need to take another crack at this. Tiffy's going to get close, but not too close. Laurel's going to go there. Howie, again, if we're going to be risky, it's going to be with Howie. So, in fact, I'm going to bring him right to the cactus. Okay, Tiffy, you have a nerve spiker. What's your range on that? Ah, not that great. All right, that's fine. You're going to get your militars, though. Is that their range? Yeah, it's their range because she's there. Get him under cover. He's shooting at that militar. All right. Can they reach from there? I'm not sure. Yes, they can. Okay, that's blown up. How many more seconds? 9.9 seconds for those. I think we pull back and we do it again. Now these guys, if we had one unit right here, they could kill both. Nobody's fast enough to get there right now in 9 seconds, but if we do another shot, they will be. 3 seconds, militars get to cover. Yeah, see why we didn't want to chance it? They just barely got to cover. Okay, let's do another. Daesh, your turn. Whoa, 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 whoa. Guys, get the cover. Get the better cover. That's better cover. It should be a mortar coming in any second. Nope. Only one of them. That's not great. But Howie, in an effort to save his clan here, he's going to rush in. And he's going to rush into here to block that angle. And then to here. So he really just needs to make it to this point. And then he'll be okay. Let's see what happens, Howie. Yeah, he's going to be alright. He could survive this lobby too. Oh, that's able to shoot over that. Well, that's not good. Can you get there? No? Okay, it's blocked. It's blocked. If he gets to right there, he'll be okay. Oh, no. Back up, back up, back up. Watch out, watch out. Okay. So now he's in their minimum range. They can't attack. Although that's going to blow up. Hold on a second. Hold on. Get this one. Go here. And get this. Oh, okay. I thought they blow up. They don't. Fine. Good. They do blow up. So why did that one? Okay. Well, I think that was more stressful than it needed to be. But that's okay. Nobody else died except for Martin. Almost forgot his name already. That's how it goes here at Hope. That's how it goes. Howie's good. We're going to send him back and we're going to interrogate him next because he is trouble. But he did do that for our little group here. We're going to deconstruct all of this. They're all eating. Let's see if any of them come over here to help deconstruct. Probably not, because they're all lazy. Oh, okay. Come on. Hang out with Tiffy. And Fluff, you know what? You can go rest, Fluff. I know you're having trouble. Daesh, you can go get off of that turret and go rest as well. Okay, so we killed it. We did fine. Probably could have done a little bit better, but as far as executing this base getting killed, I think we did fine. Let's deconstruct these mech nodes and see what all the hubbub is about. Apparently they're really valuable. So let's see what they give us. A component and 22 plasteel. I guess that's fine. Same thing. Okay. How about deconstructing all this? That was 2 components. And that one was a shield core. A piece of ultra technology that can generate a momentum repulsor shield. This can't do anything on its own, but it is necessary to craft some other usable shield items. Shield cores can be obtained by deconstructing mechanoid shield generators. Okay, great. Alright guys, go ahead, do whatever you want. Alright, well that was good. Kinda, sorta. Very next thing we're doing, because I think we're on borrowed time, is we're getting... Oh, Fluff is on an insulting spree. Who's her target? Anybody? Just anybody. She's gonna yell at everybody all around. Validcade's fighting with Fluff. That's a mistake, Validcade. Fluff is tough. Oh, did she beat you up, Validcade? Is that what happened? You got some bruises on your left shoulder, your left hand, your right shoulder. And she only has 1 bruise. So yeah, she beat him up again. She's just tough. It's because her melee is 19. Alright, well, as I was starting to say before their fight rudely interrupted me, we are going to arrest Howie and interrogate him tomorrow, right when everybody wakes up. Oh, good. All the beds got moved. The flaps, the animal flaps, are built, and they're continuing to build over here too. You know, Martin was our butcher. Martin was our cook. I'm gonna have to take a look at everybody's work stats and see where they all fit in. All right. Anything going on in the world? Let's see. Not really. We have a logging work site. Roof collapse? From what? Oh, this monument. Of course. Cow got hurt. Somebody's got to save that cow. Daesh is in a bad mood because she's hungry. Why is she drinking milk? You know why? Because she doesn't like meat. So we have simple meals that contain meat, fine meals that contain meat. Okay, wait a second. I can fix that, Daesh. We could cook you some meals that don't have meat. That's fine. Fine meals. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Keep it vegetarian. I can't tell it though what to use and what not to use. Like I can't say make 10 fine meals with meat, 10 fine meals without meat. I can only say make 20 meals. Well, maybe if I up it a little bit, it'll work. I didn't know she was unhappy about that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll just make the simple meals vegetarian instead of mixing them. That's a very good idea. The fine meals will contain meat, but the simple meals won't. Did I do that all right? I think. Fine meals have both. Yep, 50 and 39, 169. We'll do 79. Okay. Do I want to make sure I have simple meals before I have fine meals? Or do I want to always make sure I have fine meals? I think I always want to make sure I have fine meals. Okay. What's this? Let's delete all these. Copy the ones I just did. Okay. So Daesh, let's talk. You ate meat, which gave you negative 12. So you're drinking milk right now. We are going to make sure we have simple meals first. That's right, because that way anybody could eat them. They're quicker to make. The fine meals are a luxury, so they should be further down. Who's our cook? Anybody? Daesh, actually. Alright, what were we just about to do? Oh, Howie. That's right. Howie. Howie. We need to deal with you because you are a problem. There's something going on with you, Howie. 40% chance to arrest Howie. 98% chance with Laurel. That's high, but let's double check everybody. Kate is 100% chance. Kate's going to arrest Howie. Reg is going to meet in there. As is Tiffy with the militars. Kate's trying to catch up to Howie. He's removing the roof. Yeah, he's been arrested. Why are these animals here? Is this... Oh, something happened here. Fence broke. Ah. I don't know, but we'll fix it. We actually have to fix it like now. No, there's a gate right there. You know what? It's propped open because of these blocks. There's no way that's real. Yeah, it's propped open because of those blocks. Alright, where's Kate? There she is. Okay. I don't want to lose my animals. Hold on. Why is that gate like that? Now it's closed. I mean, they really were propped open because of those blocks. Now somebody has to get all these animals. Okay, fine. Doesn't matter. Owie. We have an issue, Owie. We're going to interrogate you because you have been acting very weird and we don't know what's going on. So we're going to put Kate here. And the military's there. And one military there and one there. And Tiffy back a little bit. Okay. Alright, Howie. I know it seems like overkill, but there's something wrong with you. Interrogate. How do we interrogate? Have it set to interrogate. I think it's because he's sleeping. You wanna wake up? We'll wait. We'll wait. Because we gotta talk. You might want to wake up. Who's gonna gather up all these guys? Oh, jeez. Who is it even? Daesh is. And Laral. We have to look at work priorities since now we've had a change. That cow is downed. Laral's taking care of him. Alright, how are you awake, right? Okay, we have a problem. Let's talk. We can't... Why can't we interrogate you? Oh, wardening maybe? They need to do wardening. They are set to warden. Why can't I talk to Howie? Interrogate. Wardens will interrogate the prisoner and watch their reactions to try to determine if they are who they say they are. The chance of detecting an imposter increases with the warden's social interaction ability. There is always a chance the imposter goes unnoticed. Okay, well, Kate has a very high social, so we're going to keep Reg out here just for security. We're going to put the militaries right here for added security as well. Kate's going to take care of this. Close the door. You may hear screaming. Unless I tell you to come in, don't worry. Okay, prioritize interrogating Howie. Talking about home. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Kate walked away. What does that mean? Is it because we have to break the resistance? Maybe. Alright, well, Kate's going to continue to do that, I guess. She will become the main warden for now. There's finally some vegetarian meals that'll make Daesh happy. I didn't think that was going to be how that worked. I thought that it would be like one session and how we would break. Why did we just have something rot in this room? It's refrigerated or frozen, really, it should be. It's 40 degrees in there. Why? It's 97 outside. I wonder if we need another conditioner, another cooler. This one is not able to keep up with it. Okay, good. They're finally building this. That's exactly what I need them to do. Reg is gathering up all these guys. Great. Gonna be where the feed is. Okay, let's finish building this wall. There's that one cow that was hurt. She's all bandaged up. She's good. Is that power conduit cut? It is. Okay, that's good. We got this construction going, which is great. We have this cooler almost done, which is perfect. We're gonna make this a 26. You know what? What is this one? A 26? So we'll make this one 28. This should easily be able to keep up with this. Yeah, we're at 40 degrees, 34, 31, 32. 38, 34. It is struggling a little bit. But we're at 27. Good, everything's frozen now. Reg started a fight with Fluff. Who won? We know who won. I don't know. Reg got some good shots in on Fluff on that one. This is why we had kind of exiled Reg that time, because he just fights with everybody. In fact, you know what, Reg? I don't like that you just started that fight. We're going to extract some blood from you. We need it anyway. Extract Hemogen. Okay, take some blood. There you go. Where'd the pack go? I don't even know where the pack... Oh, it's under his head. Okay. Fluff, you know what? We need some blood for you. You're in the hospital bed. That's going to be the deal. If you get into a fight, we're taking some of your blood. Okay. Kate's happy. So each Hemogen pack is 20. Alright, he has moderate blood loss. So does she. Okay. Okay, this is... I'm glad to see this. This is exactly what I wanted to happen. Where we had a lot of aggro hands able to go around and take care of all this. So that's good. Once this wall's done, I can open all this gate and everything right up. This wall too. Okay. All right, go interrogate Kate. We're bringing Tiffy for backup. Why are you resting? I thought... Oh, because he's... Oh, boy. Okay, he went to bed. Look at the roses I put here. Gives 14 beauty. Doesn't Tiffy have a boyfriend? Isn't it Balakay? I wonder if they disturb her. They probably don't. Okay. We have 60 sandstone blocks. Great. That'll be enough for 12 walls. Wow. $1,000 steel. Just hanging around. Needs to be hauled. Well, it's a good way not to be interrogated. Just make believe you're asleep. Quest available. Security for Focus. Anna, Focus. Knight of the Excess Empire is fleeing is fleeing a troubling political situation and wants to hide out at Hope. Okay. Um, 2 mech clusters will deploy. 4 troopers will be placed under my control. I'll have to feed and house them. I mean, that's 2 mech clusters, and that if that was like how they were, that's going to be rough on me. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to hold on for now. So it looks like it takes them a day to recover from when you extract blood. That's not bad at all. Like, oh, well, no, it's not a day. They still have some blood loss. So maybe it's like 2 days. I don't know. All right, Kate, you're here. Let's go. Interrogate. Okay, let's see. Aoi is at 19 resistance. Do I really have to? He's not breaking. All right, well, while they're doing that, let's look at everybody's work because we need to definitely reevaluate what's going on here. Okay, so remember the rules. The rules are everybody's a 1 for firefight because if there's a fire, we got to put it out quickly. Everyone's a number 1 for patient. If they're hurt, they need to go get treatment. A number 1 for bed rest because that's, once again, if they're hurt, I want them to be in tip-top shape. And a number 1 for basic. So bed rest, basic, patient, and firefighter all 1. Then their like main job, I'll also make a 1. No, I'm sorry. Their main job, I'll make a 2. And anything else that's like a secondary job, I'll make a 3. And the reason for that is if I really need them to go ahead and take care of something, then I could just make that 1 skill a 1 for that time. But normally it'll be a 2, which will indicate that's their major, that is their major focus. Okay, so that said, Fluff, we already know you. You're a doctor and a crafter because I mean, you're good at construction, you're good at mining, but you don't have a passion for anything and you're only okay at crafting. So, you are a doctor, first and foremost. You are a smith. Actually, no, a tailor first. Because we want to keep people clothed. Well, actually, I see some people with ratty clothing and they're upset about it, so we want to get you back to being a tailor. Then after there's no tailoring to do, you can do smithing and regular crafting. Construction's going to go away. And then truly, if there's nothing to do, there's no tailoring, there's no crafting, there's no smithing, then you can mine. I don't even want you really helping with construction, so we're going to leave it just like that. Next, Reg. Reg has a burning passion for plants. His problem is that he's part of the Wavian Creed and they hate sowing areas, so I'm going to see about what I'm going to do with that. He has a burning passion for plants, a passion for animals, a passion for construction. Let's say maybe he handles the animals. And if there's nothing going on with animals, then he can handle construction. You know what? If there's nothing going on with animals or with growing, then he can help with construction. That's what we'll do for him. All right, next, Tiffy. Tiffy's a great doctor, social. She has a burning passion for social. No, a burning passion for medical. Just a passion for social and a passion for shooting. She's great with plants. She always was even when she was a little kid. Let's see. So she definitely is a 1 for doctor. That's going to be her primary. We need her to be able to be a doctor as a priority without me setting that as a number 2 or anything like that. So social and plants. I had wanted her to be a cook a long time ago. Maybe she needs to help be a backup cook. But that'll be down the run. Down the run? Down the road, not down the run. What's a run? Alright, so Tiffy, we're gonna get you, one of your main things will be childcare and warden, because you like social. So we wanna kind of work on that a little bit for you. Plants, we definitely want to do plants. And should I switch her to be a cook? I think if she doesn't have anybody to do wardening on or childcare, she'll be the cook. And if there's no cooking to be done, then she'll help with the plants. I think that makes perfect sense. She's not going to do any smithing. Actually, we need to keep her as a smith because she has a mech. So we'll make that a number 4 for her. I forgot to make a bed there. Okay. Thank you. Great. Next, Daesh. How you doing, Daesh? Oh, what's going on up here? Can Kate... Nope. What's Tiffy doing? Oh, we can't interrogate Howie. Because he's been interrogated already. Alright, next is... Daesh. Now Daesh. Daesh has a passion for cooking, animals, social, and intellect. A problem with that... Oh, quest available. Hulking structure. I like these ones. So the knight is requesting you build a monument to commemorate her own forehead. We have to do it within 16 days. We can either get 44 goodwill, 12 honor, or a weapon called Togar Zansum. A warhammer with an embedded EMP capacitor. Upon impact, it blasts the target with an EMP burst in addition to the physical damage. This weapon has an onboard persona that can bond to only a single person. The wielder, an intelligent weapon, can synchronize their reflexes and attack with frightening speed, accuracy, and creativity. Once bonded to a wielder, the weapon's persona will refuse to be wielded by anyone else. That seems like a really good weapon for Kate. She could hop to one guy, attack him. Hop to the next guy, attack him. And she really likes melee too. I think we're going to do it, but how much do we even have this material? Yeah, we have the marble. Not as much as I would like. We have the wood, but do we want to make it out of wood? Hmm. Either way, we're gonna do it. We'll figure it out. Okay, where's the marker go? It's pretty big. Where do we want to put? We have to protect it, remember? So, how about we put it right here? Kind of out of the way. That's what we wanted to make a throne room. How about we put it down here for now? Great. And I'm going to resist the urge to make it out of wood because I just know we'll get hit by lightning, and if any part of it gets hurt, we will we'll have bad weather for 16 days, and that would be really not great. We'll make marble blocks when we need it. I think we can make it actually all out of marble. How much marble do we have? 658? Okay. Ambrosia sprout. Okay. Who were we up to? Daesh. We had not finished Daesh. So Daesh, she is burning passion, cooking animals, social intellect. And I was starting to say that my issue with her is that I want her to be able to be a researcher. But I mean, yeah, she needs to be the researcher. That kind of needs to be her main job. Um, but we can make it secondary to cooking. That'll be fine. So schedule. Oh, no, sorry, work. Daesh's main job will be cook. Her second job will be research. Advent of eating opportunity. Every year on 9th of April, May, Twig Samkians can have a special celebration. Okay, what's a Twig Samkian? Is that one of my... Oh, the vampire is a Twig Samkian. Okay. Struggling a little bit with Daesh, I'm going to be honest. Because she actually has quite a few things she's good at. Animals is an 18. Animals is an 18. Cooking's a 10. Intellect is a 12. We have to prioritize. We need a good cook. So Daesh is going to be the main cook. Second to cooking will be her handling animals. Yeah, so she's going to be the main cook. Second to that, she will handle animals. And if there's no animals and no cooking to be done, then she'll go ahead and research. We have to make sure that smithing is enabled because she is a mechanitor. Okay. All right, next, Laurel. Getting to know our people a little bit. These are our new people. The oldest one that we have here is Fluff, or the one that's been with the colony the longest, I should say, because Martin just died and we've lost so many different people over the years. Laurel, he has a passion for shooting, melee, animals, and medical. All right, so that's a pretty easy one. He's going to be the main doctor. Well, not the main doctor. We have 3 doctors actually: Tiffy, Fluff, and Norel. Um, he's going to be the main handler for these animals. That's for sure. If he has nothing to do with animals, nothing left to do, then he can handle some childcare and some wardening. That's fine. And then if that's all done, then he can help with plants. Sure. You know what? No, I'm taking him off that. Because if he's done with no animals, no childcare, no wardening, he could jump on a research table and he could throw some papers around and try to figure out some stuff, some formulas. All right, so he's done. Balakay. Now, Balakay has a burning passion for animals, mining, construction, and just a passion for crafting. He did really well getting caught up to level 8 with crafting. Mining, he's great. I think so. Mining is going to be like his number 1. I'm going to say number 1. No, I'm going to make it number 2. I'll make it number 2. And so that way, if I want him to mine, he's going to go ahead and mine. Handling, though, I want that to be his main thing. Yeah. Let's make handling his main thing. And then his secondary thing after that will be mining. And then we have smithing, tailoring, and crafting. Smithing, yep, sure. Crafting. So the order that he'll go is handling the animals first. If there's no animals to handle, then he will go ahead and mine. If there's nothing to mine, then he will do smithing and crafting. And after all that's done, then he'll help out with tailoring. I'm thinking about elevating mining just a little bit. Because I feel like if I flag something as needing to be mined, then I need it to be done. And we already have 2 other people that are animal handlers. So I think I'm going to reduce handling and smithing by 1 each. So if I flag something as mining, he's going to go ahead and do it. Otherwise, everything else stays the same. He does handling, smithing, crafting. Okay, great. Kate. What are you good for, Kate? Well, she has a burning passion for melee. She has a passion for social. And we knew this coming in, that she really doesn't do anything else well. She has no passion for anything else, and she doesn't do anything well. I kind of feel like she should just be a researcher with some other minimal things that maybe she helps out with. So I think that's how we're going to go with her. Social, we'll up that too. She won't do childcare because she has an intimate assassin backstory. What's that? Let's look at that real quick. So, intimate assassin. Kate was a professional assassin. She was sadistic, calculating, and appeared utterly harmless. She preferred using intimate means to dispatch her targets. This fulfilled both her contracts and her own personal desire for control. So because of that, she has +8 melee, +4 social. But she can't do doctoring, she can't do any kind of handling, and she can't do anything with caring. Okay. Melee? Not melee. Wardening, I meant to say. There's wardening. So if we have a prisoner, she will handle them. Research. Okay, and then mining. All right, so she's basically a warden, a researcher, a miner, and if there's nothing left to do after mining, then you know what? You could do some art. Have fun. Because we have no artists at all. Nobody's doing art. Okay, so I'm good here. The only thing I want to look at quickly is hunting and art, because we don't have anybody doing them. So, like Reg, he's a 4 in that. Does anybody have a passion for art? Let's take a quick look. I doubt it. No, nobody has a passion for art, so we're actually going to leave it just how I have it. Hunting, I think somebody, well, shooting is going to make them want hunting. Hunting is one of those things where, like, if I want them to do it, if I need them to do it, I want them to do it quickly. So, like, Balakay, sure, Tiffy, yep, Fluff, they're all going to be a 1. And that way, if I need to do it, then they get it done. And so, Laral also. Alright, that's great. Come on, Howie. Can't interrogate Howie. Alright, so we should be all sorted out when it comes to our skills and everything. And you know what? Taking the time to do that, and also partly because I just left them alone, everybody's kind of happy right now. Because they're not stressed out doing other things. We gotta haul those guys to the butchering table. Okay, well, we killed that mechanoid cluster. We got our workers in order. We have everything going really well as far as our pen. We have plenty of food on the horizon. Not plenty right this second, but plenty on the horizon. All right here. 80%. And so on. And we have a lot of things to butcher. We also lost Martin this episode. And we're trying to interrogate Howie because we think something's going on with him. He's totally gray, and he has been acting out. So that's going to be it for this episode. Join me next time when we figure out what's going on with Howie, and we finish the rest of our base. It's really coming together really well and really efficient. I said really a lot of times right there. That's going to be it. Be sure to follow and subscribe for more inane babblings. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.